Hey Taurus, welcome to your November 2024 weekly reading. It's going to be your reading from November 11th until the 17th. I hope you're doing well. We're just going to go ahead and jump straight in and get started. I do want to say, of course, if you want to book a personal reading with me, that link will be down below in the description. If you click that link, it'll take you straight to my website, and then from there you can see the different reads that I have to offer and choose which reading you feel resonates with you the most. But let's take a look here, Taurus. Definitely a big week for you. We got the full moon happening for you on the 15th in your sign, conjunct Uranus that's in your sign. Also Saturn's coming direct on the same day. We got Venus coming into Capricorn. Yeah, you know, I kind of feel like there's this fuck it moment with you, Taurus, this week. And I'm gonna touch base on that a little bit more, but you do have this Five of Swords in your future position. That card kind of is like, you know, like the fuck it card. So interesting. Also, I don't know if I said, but Venus will be in Capricorn this week, so it'll be in your 5th house. Creativity, love, romance. Let's see here. It's a good reading. We did pull this 7 of Swords here in the position of something you're unaware of that you need to be aware of. You know, 7 of Swords is sometimes just keeping your business to yourself. If you don't want other people to know your business, you know, keep it to yourself, especially if you feel like you don't trust people, you know, because 7 of Swords is gossip, messy energy, and it later coming back, later you regretting sharing whatever it is that you shared. But also, too, 7 of Swords, of course, is like the sneaky energy. Just be aware of that. I don't think that's like a big thing to be really concerned about. But I think more so with the 7 of Swords and the position of something you're unaware of. It's just more so, you know, if there's certain things you want to keep to yourself, keep it to yourself. Like sometimes 7 of Swords is like, not everybody needs to know your business, right? And sometimes you don't have to explain everything. And sometimes you don't, you know, so I think that's just something to be aware of. Like, I don't know. I'm kind of picking up this scenario here, Taurus, of like a friend or something, like wanting to know your business, and like, I don't know, it's almost like this energy to where maybe you feel like obligated to share, but you don't have to. 7 of Swords is, you know, it's kind of like just being discerning, right? Like of what you do share. I don't know why it's coming through. That's just an example. It's not for all of you. All right, let's pull your oracle cards and then I'll jump more into this. You pulled the 7th house card. It says relationships. Yeah, see, I told you. Could definitely be some things happening in your relationships. The sun is there right now for you. The sun and Scorpio's in your relationship house. So, and you got this 9 of Pentacles, 5 of Swords, 7 of Swords. You know, this is going to be an interesting one because I do feel with this full moon happening for you, you know, the sun and the moon, right? It's the opposition. That's the full moon. So 1st house, 7th house really being hit or really being lit up, right? So it deals with yourself and relationships, and it's about finding the balance with both. And there could be a lot of demands here on your energy and time this week with others. And it's kind of just how you navigate that. I'm going to touch a little bit more on that. I'm going to go deeper with that. But I feel like this is overall a prosperous week, though, for you. You have the 9 of Pentacles here ruling your reading. So you did pull this relaxation card. And I'm going to go through the tarot, of course. And it's interesting, this card is just showing itself during the pre-shuffle. I think this is the week to where maybe you should relax a little bit more. I know it's going to be hard, though, because you got a full moon on Uranus, which is like energy, it's like electricity, and it's in your sign. So it's like you're definitely going to be feeling it. But, you know, full moons in your sign could sometimes mean it sort of is like a big release when it comes to whatever sign, right? For wherever the full moon is for the person. And so sometimes it does encourage relaxation. Because think about it, the moon is completely blocking the sun. And what is the sun? The sun is life, vitality, right? It's the point, right, of where all life is coming from. The biggest light. So I feel for you, it's like if you're feeling tired or restless here, you may actually need rest. And that's the 4 of Swords as your advice here and the High Priestess here. That doesn't mean like to be lazy, right? But it's just, you know, carving out that time for you to be able to rejuvenate. But some of you are like, yeah, hell yeah, I need to relax. I want some downtime. Hopefully I get it. I think you will. If that's what it is that you're looking for, like you need some of that downtime, I feel like you'll get it. You pull the Spirit of the River card. It says movement toward adventure here. Yeah, it's like, this is a 5 too. It says 50, it's a 5. So there's some changes happening here for you this week, Taurus. And I'm not going to say these are changes that just change your world overnight, but no, it's like the domino effect that happens, especially with Saturn coming direct. Like, thank the Lord. And this is very much like Saturn coming direct energy, Spirit of the River, movement toward adventure. Saturn retrograde, it's almost as if the river has stopped. Because Saturn rules time and Pisces is a water sign. So if you think about it, like a running river is always running, right, through time. But when it's retrograde, Saturn retrograde in Pisces, it's almost as if the river has stopped, or maybe the current isn't going as fast. Especially with Saturn being pretty much stopped. It's like the river's not really moving at all, and you're wondering, okay, what's going on? But I think my point here is, with Saturn coming direct in Pisces, I think this is where the movement starts happening. And Pisces is your 11th house. So when it comes to things with community, when it comes to friendships, relationships, networks, connections, your ability to be able to be out in the world and enjoy yourself, I see that really starting to... it's interesting because you pull this relaxation card. And I'm going to jump into the tarot. I know I'm ranting here a little bit, but it's all going to connect, right? It's I put it all together. It just takes time. But the relaxation card is like the ability to be able to enjoy your time. And the 11th house, where Saturn is coming direct for you with the Spirit of adventure, movement toward adventure. Fuck, I forgot what I was going to say. Oh, okay. But the 11th house is like the ability to be able to enjoy, like how well you're able to enjoy. So I think this is this week to where some things start to turn online here for you, to where you're able to enjoy more things. And I think there also too could be a lot of enjoyment in your relationships here this week with the 7th house card. You pulled the 9 of Pentacles here for your overall energy for you for the week. 9 of Pentacles, I feel this is a very sustaining week here for you. Yes, there's probably going to be some unexpected things or some shakeups or, you know, some unpredictable things with the full moon being in your sign on top of Uranus. But I think all in all, though, for the most part, is a very stable week here for you with this 9 of Pentacles. And I also feel, because the 9 of Pentacles is when you have worked hard and now you can enjoy the finer things, which is also connected to the 11th house themes. And so I see you here this week enjoying yourself, like enjoying the finer things here. And it's through the persistence of your hard work to where you have gained that. You've gained that for yourself. You have the Page of Wands here in your current energy at this time. Yeah, and I think right now I think your temperament is really leaning more toward things that are fun and joyful, things that bring enthusiasm, things that you're passionate about. You have the Ace of... Some of you, if you have kids, you could be enjoying time with your kids here this week. You have the Ace of Pentacles here in your challenge. And then you have the Four of Swords as your advice here. Interesting. You know, this week, this is interesting. I normally don't typically get this type of message. Ace of Pentacles tells me that you're wanting to create something or look for some form of opportunity. But the Four of Swords as the advice is telling you to relax or to chill. Like it's coming. It's delayed right now. But it will come with this Ace of Pentacles in the challenge. So Four of Swords is saying, you know, relax. The moment's coming here. Which I normally don't typically get that. You have the Five of Swords here in the future position. And I think this is kind of like the fuck it moment I was talking about. To where I think there are going to be some things here that happen this week, Taurus, where Five of Swords, when you disconnect from certain people that aren't in alignment with your values, it's almost as if maybe you've connected to a lot of things. It could be people, places, or things that maybe it was stimulating fun before, but for some reason now it's all kind of showing you like, oh, okay, like these things aren't in alignment with my values. Like I don't really resonate with this. So let me like start disconnecting from all this stuff and let me start connecting to the things that do. And that's also that full moon in your sign conjunct Uranus. Uranus is the planet of connection. It is retrograde still. So it's more so like an inward thing that's happening to where internally what you're resonating with certain things, like you could be realizing like, oh, I don't really resonate with this anymore. This doesn't make me feel good emotionally or whatever. Right. And then you start connecting to the things that actually do. But because you're making those shifts more inwardly, it's also manifesting in the external. This is a very interesting read. You have the High Priestess here in your outcome position. This is a very weird week for you, Taurus. I feel like it's a quiet week. High Priestess in the outcome. I would listen to your intuition, follow your intuitive wisdom. But I think also, too, this is your time of seeking. This is why I feel like the relaxation card is here. Because it's like needing to go more inward with that High Priestess that's in the read. You know, and when I say inward, it doesn't mean like you have to like isolate yourself. But it's like, no, giving yourself the solitude to really go into your inner world, the underworld. With inside your, like go within, go inside your soul and see and like connect spiritually here. I feel like that's like the big message here for you this week. I know it may not sound super exciting, but I think it's super important because I feel like you're in a position here this week to be able to really do that. Some of you are always plotting and scheming, trying to come up with all types of things, focused on money, Ace of Pentacles in a challenge, focusing on all like how you can manifest all this stuff. But really, I feel like something is like pulling you inward this week to where it's like, no, like, or you yourself are like, okay, I need a break. And I think that's what you're doing here. Clarify the Nine of Pentacles here for your overall energy. Let's see. You pulled this ship card. It says exploration here. Some of you, there could be travels here happening for you this week. Maybe some of you guys are taking time off work to be able to just have vacation or to relax here. Or you're just finding time for yourself to go out and enjoy your life, enjoy things. I'm telling you, that's what I'm seeing here. Like it may not make sense right now, but just wait till we get into the week. Clarify the Page of Wands in your current energy at this time. You pulled this heart card. It says connection. Yeah, and this is very much just like doing things that you enjoy, right? Following your heart. This is very Leo energy. Mars is in Leo, and it's in your 4th house right now in regards to home and family and your inner self. So this energy could definitely be bringing some emotional passion with that 4th house. Clarify the Ace of Pentacles in your challenge. You pulled this lobster card. It says inner growth here. Clarify the 4 swords as your advice. You pull this 4 swords. It says mountains. It says goals here. This is the week for you, Taurus, to really re-examine your values, reprioritize here. Take some downtime for yourself. Go do something nice for yourself. Enjoy your life. Enjoy things. Get a different tactical advantage of your life. And then see, you know, what it is that you want to do moving forward in regards to your goals. Clarify the 5 of Swords in the future. You pulled this ice card. It says stagnation. Yeah. I see you breaking through the stagnation, though. If you've been feeling stuck, I think you just may need a moment to relax, right? And just to like stop going so hard all the time. That's what I'm getting here. And then you come back and you're like, all right, I got a plan. Let's go. Clarify the High Priestess in your outcome position. You pulled this dog card. It says loyalty. Clarify the Seven of Swords. You pulled this leaf card. It says change. So this is in the position of something you're unaware of. Seven of Swords and this leaf. It says change here. I think you're having to come up with new, because Seven of Swords is also strategies and tactics. So having to come up with a new strategy moving forward about how you want to implement change. But I think you're really needing time here to reassess your goals and your values. And really start to reorient toward things that, you know, are more in alignment with your values and things that you want to do that are more fulfilling and more emotionally, the things that will make you more emotionally happy here. Because I think ultimately what's really being highlighted is reconnecting spiritually to things. You pulled this comfort card. It says hearth here. Yeah, and you know, with the 7th house relationships, you know, you may actually, this week, I mean, think about it. I mean, think about it. I don't think anybody knows what I'm referring to. I think some people do. But yeah, it's like the sun in your 7th house, and it's in your relationship house, and that full moon being in the 1st. It's like you may have to kind of let go of like your sense of self and wants and needs at this time, and maybe there's more of a focus on relationships and family and stuff of that nature, or others. You pulled this openness card here. So yeah, I just think you need an outlet to just be able to just release emotion here. You pulled this, a tidy house, clarity and organization. Yeah, and I think that's what, it's like getting that organization you need and that clarity you need by taking a break and not forcing things, but going with the flow of things. But I see you coming back very shortly after that this week, and you're just like, okay, I got it. So, but overall, a good week. I feel like you're really going to be able to enjoy yourself this week with the 9 of Pentacles. So, that's what I got for you, Taurus, in your reading. I appreciate you for watching. If you want to book a personal reading with me, the link will be down below in the description. If you're newer to the channel, I encourage you to subscribe. Also hit the notification bell as well. You'll be notified whenever I upload your video. And if you like the video, be sure to hit that thumbs up button for me. Otherwise than that, Taurus, I wish you the best. And I'll see you in your next video.